parasite women vulgarity.
If you are someone that hates women, specifically one that's not going to be performing throughout this video, I assume you'd be clicking off this video in the next few minutes. Also, there will be no meat for you to see or to sexualize.
Can I get off your leaves?
Thank you, Mama. What does it really mean to be a woman?
Can I get off your leaves?
Is it the way we look? The clothes we wear? The curves we have? The children we raise? The meals we cook?
Thanks, sweetie.
The sacrifices we make?
Thank you.
Or is it something much deeper than that? Because if being a woman was only about appearance, then why are women judged no matter what they do? If you're too thin, there's a problem. If you're too curvy, oh my gosh, like in my case, there's a problem. If you're too quiet, you're weak. If you're too loud, you're difficult. If you're ambitious, you are intimidating. And if you're nurturing, oh my goodness, you are taken for flippin' granted. No matter where a woman stands, somebody always seems to have an opinion about her. And after years of trying to understand this, I've realized something. Maybe the problem was never woman. Maybe the problem is that the world has become so comfortable defining women, it has forgotten how to truly see them. In this episode, I'm going to do something simple. I currently live in poverty, unemployed, so I'm going to open my mom's fridge and cupboards. Take whatever I can find and create a meal unplanned. Because in many ways, that is exactly what women have been doing for centuries. Creating something beautiful from whatever life gives them. I am Jaison. Welcome to episode 5 on my life's journey, where I was homeless for 3 years to now reside in a 6x2 meter outside storage room in a very rough area, 7 days a week in this room, 97% of the time. Today I'm speaking about femininity. Not the version sold to us by magazines, not the version social media wants us to perform, not the version society tells us we should become. I'm talking about the real thing, the raw thing, the beautiful thing, the exhausting thing, the sacred, supreme thing. One thing I've struggled with my entire life is being judged by the way I look. People see outside and immediately decide who they think you are. Before you've spoken, before they've heard your story, before they've experienced your heart, they've already made their decision. I've experienced that since I was young. I've been misunderstood, misjudged, assumed to be things I wasn't. Sometimes by strangers, sometimes by friends or even family. And for a long time, this actually hurt. It has hurt me. Because no matter how kind you are, someone will always call it fake. No matter how genuine you are, someone will always question your intentions. No matter how much love you carry, somebody will refuse to see it. Eventually, I came to terms with something. You cannot force people to see you correctly. You can only see yourself correctly. And that is where freedom begins. One of the reasons I decided to work out in this tracksuit today, which I also wear with a face cover and a scarf when I leave and walk outside of this room, is because I wanted to make a point. Women spend so much time being told that the way they are treated is somehow connected to what they are wearing. Wear this, don't wear that. Cover up, show less, hide more, change yourself, adjust yourself, protect yourself, shrink yourself. And yet, many women knows the truth. The truth is that respect should never depend on clothing, because respect is a reflection of character, not fabric. We as humans are not even supposed to be wearing clothing in the flippin' first place. And every woman deserves dignity, man. Whether she's wearing a tracksuit, a dress, uniform, gym clothes, or pajamas, respect is not earned through appearance. It should be given because someone is human. I've learned that there are people who will only see the version of you that exists inside of their own minds. And no amount of explaining yourself can change that. Because the people who are meant to understand you will. And the people who don't, well, that is okay too, you know.
Yola, stress support maker, energy. Ginseng, immune boost cordyceps, vitality licorice root, gut healing foods and fruits. Papaya seeds, antiparasitic pineapple, digestive enzymes pumpkin seeds, parasite removal garlic, antimicrobial ginger, apple cider vinegar, gut balance coconut, antiparasitic carrots, fiber cleanse beets, liver support. 2. Cold and flu. Herbs elderb. Uri, antiviral echinacea, immune boost time, respiratory support, nutrients matcha, antioxidants mushroom blends, immunity adaptogens. Racia, immune system astragalus, prevention cordyceps, lung support ashwagandha, recovery scasandra, resilience ginseng, energy eleuthero, stamina holy basil, antiviral mitake,
I think they skipped
antioxidants.
mullein is also for
and
lungs.
fruits CI.
Mullein tea.
Truce fruits, vitamin C garlic,
skip that.
antimicrobial ginger, warming honey, throat soothing pineapple, mucus breakdown berries, antioxidants leafy greens, nutrients bone broth, recovery turmeric, inflammation apples, immune support 3. M. Mucus congestion. Herbs mullei.
Mullein.
M.
There we go.
Clears lungs
Mullein.
time, breaks mucus eucalyptus,
Mullein.
decongestant peppermint, opens airways ginger, circulation oregano, antimicrobial licorice root, soothes sage, throat clearing marshmallow root, soothing horehound, cough relief tea. S. Ginger tea, mucus breakdown peppermint, sinus clearing thyme tea, lung support mullein tea, lungs licorice tea, soothing lemon tea, cleanse eucalyptus infusion, decongest chamomile, calm green tea, antioxidants turmeric tea, inflammation powders. OOD pressure, hypertension, her.
Blood pressure,
Yes.
hypertension, herbs,
Hibiscus, lowers BP
Hibiscus.
garlic, improves
Garlic.
circulation hawthorn, heart
Hawthorn.
support olive leaf,
Olive leaf.
vascular health basil,
Basil.
calming parsley, diuretic
Calming.
celery seed,
Parsley.
lowers
Celery
BP
seed.
ginger,
Ginger.
circulation cinnamon,
Cinnamon.
metabolic support turmeric,
Turmeric.
inflammation teas,
Jesus.
hibiscus tea.
Oh, mommy. Yeah. Huh?
Growing up, we didn't always have much. There were times where money was tight, times where there wasn't a fully stocked fridge, times when we had to make do with what was available.
Mommy, gaan net die green pepper en die tomaten gebruik nie?
But somehow, my mother always made it work. And now that I'm older, I realize that she wasn't just cooking. She was creating. She was multiplying.
Mommy, so it's celery.
She was transforming.
Direk lekker.
And that, to me, is one of the greatest expressions of femininity. Because women have always been creators. What do you bring to the table? As I look through this fridge with very, very little and few resources in it, I can't help but think about how similar this is to life itself as a woman that are constantly handed pieces of responsibility, pieces of expectation, pieces of pain, of disappointment, of sacrifice. And somehow we are expected to turn all of those pieces into something meaningful. A house becomes a home. A meal becomes a nutritional memory, an imprint. A wound becomes wisdom. A heartbreak becomes strength. A struggle becomes a lesson. A seed becomes a garden. Everything given to a woman becomes something more. Being a woman can be exhausting. Not because we're weak, but because we carry so much. We carry fears that many men will never have to think about. Before going somewhere, women often think about safety. Before walking somewhere alone, women think about safety. Before getting into a car, women think about safety. Before trusting anyone, women are forced to think about safety. And yet, despite all of that, woman continues to love, continues to nurture, to create, to heal, to show up. And that is strength. Not the loud kind, not the kind that weighs in tons, the kind that is quiet, the kind that changes lives. And then there's something else, something ancient, something deeply connected to femininity. Cycles. The moon moves through phases. The ocean moves through tides. The seasons moves through transitions. And women, we move through cycles too. We are not designed to be the same every day. Some days we are blooming. Some days we are resting. There are days we love creating. Days we are flippin' releasing. Days we feel powerful. Some days we feel vulnerable. Neither is wrong, and all is necessary. Nature never apologized for its seasons. So why the hell should women apologize for their natural cycles that has been dehumanized for centuries? One thing I've noticed about today's world is how often we are being encouraged to choose sides. Wherever you look, there's a battle. Men against women, masculinity against femininity, traditional values against modern values. And the media seems to thrive on it because conflict creates attention. Outrage gets clicks. Division gets engagement. The more angry people become, the longer they stay scrolling, the longer they get programmed. Masculinity and femininity were never supposed to be enemies. They always meant to be partners. A tree cannot stand without roots. Roots cannot fulfill their purpose without the tree. The sun that represents the masculine and the moon, the feminine, don't compete with each other. They each have their own roles, and neither one is less important. But today, media often rewards the loudest voices, the most extreme opinions, the people shouting, "Men are the problem," or "Women are the problem." And meanwhile, all of this commotion is happening. Ordinary women and men are simply trying to understand each other, trying to heal, trying to build families, trying to create meaningful lives, trying to love. The truth is, the enemy was never masculinity or femininity. The enemy is disconnection. The enemy is misunderstanding and the media's division programming. The enemy is forgetting that we need each other. Like yin and yang, together we create balance. I think one of the biggest misunderstanding about women is that people see softness and mistake it for weakness. But softness has never been weakness. I mean, water is soft, yet over time it carves to stone. The earth is soft, soft enough to grow flowers, yet powerful enough to shake mountains. A mother's touch is soft, yet strong enough to heal wounds that medicine cannot reach. There is power in softness, and perhaps that is why the world struggles to understand feminine energy.
Like the extra toast, the little toast on it. The little toast on it just.
In the woman who keeps going when nobody sees her struggles. In the woman who sacrifices her own comfort so that her children can eat. The grandmother who holds generations together. The daughter who breaks generational cycles that have existed for decades. That is power. Not the power to control, but the power to transform. And as I'm making this meal from whatever I can find, I keep thinking about how women always have been transformers. Give us ingredients, we create nourishment. Give us a house, we create a home. Give us a garden, we create abundance. Give us love, we create connection. Give us life, we create generations. Spiritually, many cultures throughout history view the womb as more than just an organ. It's a portal. It's a portal. It's a portal. A place where creation enters the physical world. A bridge between what is unseen and what becomes seen. And perhaps nowhere is that more visible than within the womb itself. For 9 months, a woman's body becomes a universe to a seed. A tiny collection of cells becomes a heartbeat. A heartbeat becomes a body. A body becomes a human being. Life begins. Also risking her own. And somehow we have become so used to this miracle that we've barely stopped to acknowledge it. Think about that. If that is not supreme, hey, my sister, my brother, then I don't know what is, eh?
Thank God there's nothing that would ever cause me to dress like a molested lumberjack. Now, if you keep repeating this, the feeling of joy
What
should
do
start
you
returning.
bring to the damn table?
You should start to feel some
What do you bring to the
semblance of
table,
relief,
woman?
I promise you. Now, this won't solve your
What
problems,
do
but
you
hear
bring to
yourself.
the damn
You're
table?
going through to the hellscape that
Not every
resides
woman
within this
becomes a
man's
mother.
houseways, okay?
And motherhood is not what
I'm just
defines
here to help.
femininity,
Consider today's show your therapy session.
but creation
Now,
often
don't forget
does.
too, if you're a parent and you have well-adjusted children, there's something to be happy about too.
A world where many women have stories they have never told. And if you are a woman watching this, I want you to know something. The things you've survived matters. The things you overcome and overcame matters.
Just look what these
Your
parents have
story
created. You're
matters.
watching the development of a
You
future adult asshole
matter.
in real time.
I wanted a Samsung, bro. Hey,
I also want to speak to the men watching this,
Now, don't you feel better knowing
because
this
this
isn't your life?
conversation isn't about creating
No, it is.
division.
I can't help you.
It's about
I recommend
creating
moving your
understanding.
family to a remote island where
There
you
are
can't bother.
incredible men in
I'd
this
actually
world.
pay for
Oh
your
my
moving
word, there
expenses.
are so
Once
many,
again, you're
many
feeling down about
incredible
yourself.
men in this world. But you guys are being overshadowed and being drowned out by those who are not. Men who protects, men who nurture, who listens, who respects, who leads with integrity. And those men are now needed more than ever.
Looks like bunny ears. This one looks like a bunny. That's so cute.
Because true masculinity does not diminish women. It protects them. It honors them. It respects and values them.
Why would you need a stylist, you know? So while she's at it, she also goes
And when masculine and feminine energies work together, neither one becomes smaller.
I really like how
Both of them become stronger.
she would make a great influencer, actually. Like, if these are the reactions she has when unboxing something that she
Men,
purchased herself. Imagine
I
how
want
she
you to
reacts
reach
when
out to your
brands send her,
mother
like, a surprise
and grandmothers in physical or in spirit. Give thanks and praise. Kiss her feet that carried generations and decades. I want you to look at your wife or partner today and give her the respect, understanding, and safety.
exactly what it sounds like. It's a school where you go.
I want you to go to your daughter, guide her, give her the biggest hug, and tell her you love her and support her. I think one of the most beautiful things about femininity is resilience. Women have survived things that should have broken them. And yet, somehow, they still find ways to laugh, to love, create, hope, dream, to begin again. That resilience is extraordinary. And maybe that's why woman reminds me so much of nature itself. After every storm, flowers bloom again. After every winter, spring returns. After every night, the sun rises. And after every difficult season, women somehow find a way to rebuild themselves too. Again and again and again. And that is not weakness. That is magic.